is Nvidia a once-in-a-generation opportunity? And could the stock price double over the next 3 years? Nvidia stock is up over 16% in the past month and 200% so far this year. But did you know that Nvidia has now overtaken Apple as the world's most valuable company? But has Nvidia become overvalued? Has the price gone unrealistically high? Or is this truly a once-in-a-generation opportunity? In this video, I will discuss the reasons behind all of this and give you my price prediction for Nvidia stock. But before we get into it, if you find any value in this video, can I ask you to smash the like button? It literally costs you nothing, but it helps the channel out so much. I'm aiming to get 500 likes on this video. Help me achieve that goal. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new content. I want to point out that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. Now let's get straight into it with a quick overview of what makes Nvidia so special. First of all, it's worth noting that the global AI market is expected to reach $1.81 trillion by 2030, and this is considered to be the revolution of the digital age. Tech giants such as Amazon, Google, Apple, Facebook, IBM, and Microsoft are investing heavily in AI research and development. But the truth is that one company stands head and shoulders above everybody else in the AI market. And that company is Nvidia Corporation, ticker symbol NVDA. Nvidia Corporation ranks among the world's leading microchip manufacturers and is best known for its contributions in the fields of graphics and gaming. Its chips and related software power the fastest, highest resolution graphics and are featured in a line of products that include solutions for all end market users. Along with gaming, Nvidia microchips are used in visualization, data center AI, and autonomous vehicles, to name just a few. Now, although Nvidia has become a household name over the past 2 years thanks to its insane growth of over 1,000% in less than 2 years, this is actually a mature company. Nvidia was founded in 1993. The company was intended to focus on chips for the budding gaming and entertainment industry that was spawned by the rise of personal computer and the internet. At the time of its founding, there was less than 30 graphics-focused independent operators. But in 1999, the company would invent the GPU and change the world of computing forever. The GPU would not only enhance the graphic capabilities of a PC, but would lead to accelerated computing and AI as well. Nvidia also held its IPO in this same year. Today, Nvidia's business has evolved from a core gaming-oriented business to include graphics-oriented computing and networking solutions in the United States, Taiwan, China, and although gaming is still a pillar of the business, it is the company's developments in AI that have fueled its success and seen it become the largest company in the world in 2024. Looking at the investor's presentation, we can see the huge revenue growth and demand increases for Nvidia products, and overall just how much this has increased over the past year. Across every segment of the company, data centers, gaming, professional visualization, and automotive. But then the company has also made some huge announcements over the past quarter, which I don't want to go into in too much detail right now. Nvidia stock could soar another 38% according to one Wall Street firm, and this rating has come from Bank of America, who remains bullish on Nvidia stock even after hitting a new all-time high last month. Bank of America are citing the incredible demand that the company is witnessing and their leading position in the AI chip market as the reason for their bullish stance on the stock. But Bank of America are not the only ones that are bullish on Nvidia, and a recent report has classed Nvidia right now as a once-in-a-generation opportunity, which I will talk about in a moment. Bank of America recently raised their price target on Nvidia from $165 up to $190, which would translate into a 38% gain from the current levels. So let's take a quick look at the rationale behind the increase of this price target. First of all, they believe the chip maker could continue commanding an estimated 80 to 85% share of this space, which puts the company in a terrific position to capitalize on a $400 billion market opportunity. So this is interesting because as of earlier this year, Nvidia had a dominant 98% market share in data center GPU shipments in 2023, similar to the market share in 2022 and this year. But Nvidia also owns 88% of the entire GPU market in 2024. Then there is the fact that Blackwell chips are coming, which Jensen Huang has said will be the biggest evolution and will be the most successful product in history. Now, Nvidia are on track to sell several $billion worth of Blackwell processors in the fourth quarter of the current fiscal year. And let's not forget that it was recently announced that Blackwell is completely sold out for 2025. Now, I made a video last week where I talked about this being a problem more so than an advantage for the company when their product is sold out more than a year in advance. And I stick by what I said. Although it is great for any company when there is such demand for their products that their products sell out, but not at a scale like this. Every company should want to maximize profits, but Nvidia are being held back by the production capacity. Demand for Blackwell chips is so high that even if it was possible to produce 50% more chips, they would still sell out. And this poses two problems in my opinion. One, this does not allow Nvidia to maximize its revenue to its full potential. And two, this opens the door to other companies to potentially try to take advantage of this. There is a share of the market that is up for grabs. And although Nvidia are miles ahead of the competition right now, this might not be the case in the future. For example, right now, the likes of Intel are investing billions into R&D to try to catch up and take advantage and take a share of this market. Now, Nvidia are exploring ways to fix this, and one of those I talked about last week. So if you have not seen this video that is appearing on screen right now, then check it out at the end of this video. Now, looking at the analyst price targets, we can see that the consensus price target is only 1% above the current price. Yet all the recent analysts have targets of $150 or more. Bank of America is the most recent and it is the highest, but I expect these other analysts will be increasing their price targets in the coming weeks. Now, looking at the charts, Nvidia is on the up and has been constantly moving in this channel all year. Now, X marks the spot for me for where I expect Nvidia stock to be around earnings. Now, this is the price that I called out on the channel over 2 weeks ago, when Nvidia was trading at $134 and everyone was saying that this was about to fall. I have not even added anything to this chart in the past 2 weeks. X marks the spot, and I'm going to wait for it to hit this price. As we can see, we've already gone above the level that everybody said it was going to drop at, and in the meantime, Bank of America have come up with this $190 price target. Now, my charts are very simple. If you follow my channel, then you know that a lot of the time I tend to focus on trend and momentum and simply just a couple of other indicators. But this is an article on Seeking Alpha titled Nvidia is Cruising, Why It Should Dominate AI Phase 2, a Technical Analysis. And the author does a little fundamental analysis, but then analyzes the charts in more detail, looking at the daily, the weekly, and the monthly analysis. But not only looking at basic chart analysis, also looking at the moving averages, and then looking at some key indicators across daily, weekly, and monthly. So check out this analysis. There is a link to Seeking Alpha and to this article in the description below. And guys, Nvidia earnings is just weeks away now. If you want to see an Nvidia earnings video, then drop a comment below. I'm currently working on a Palantir earnings preview, but if you are invested in SoFi stock, then check out this earnings preview that I made on Friday. It's a very good video with a bullish outlook, but also one big warning to investors, so it's worth a look. Now, these are really interesting numbers based on expected growth figures. Bank of America forecasts that the size of the AI accelerator market could jump to $280 billion in 2027 before heading north to $400 billion in the long run. And at this pace, Nvidia could end the current fiscal year with $84 billion in revenue from sales of AI accelerators. Assuming Nvidia controls even 75% of the market in 2027, it could generate $210 billion in revenue from this space. That would be a huge jump from the revenue that Nvidia is set to report in the current fiscal year, as we can see here on this graph. That would be nearly 2 times a revenue increase. At the same time, the $400 billion long-term revenue opportunity in AI chips suggests that there may be more room for Nvidia to grow its AI revenue in the future. All this explains why Bank of America have gone as far as to call Nvidia a once-in-a-generation opportunity. And with analysts expecting Nvidia's bottom line to increase at an impressive annual rate of 57% for the next 5 years, then it's hard to argue with this. Based, of course, on the assumption that the market does grow to these levels and based on Nvidia managing to stay well clear of the competition who are spending far more money to try to catch up. But guys, what do you think? Do you think that Nvidia is overpriced at the current price, or can this run continue? With Nvidia earnings only weeks away, drop a comment if you want to see an earnings preview video. And if you are invested in either SoFi or Palantir, then check out the other videos that I made over the weekend. You don't want to miss out on these. Remember that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. But if you enjoyed this video, then like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.